This about this woman with the issue of blood, because she thought she was in trouble, because really she was. According to the Jewish law, she's in trouble for doing that. And then you done touched a rabbi. Now you defiled him. Now he's unclean. Because the issue of blood was treated like leprosy. They call those defilement diseases and ailments. It defiles a person. And they can't be in community. They have to be on the outside. They have to be isolated. Evidence. That issue of blood dried up immediately. Soon as she touched the hem of his garment, it dried up. See, God needs us to be able to do what he can do in the earth. He needs us. God can't just come in here and just start doing a bunch of things. Like this one person, I'd love to hear this person say this. They always say, and you know what? And I said, make it happen, Captain. I love that. It makes me smile. It's like, yeah. And I said, make it happen, Captain. But you all that great, make it happen. And that's what Jesus did. The power of God flowed out of him into that woman's body and healed her. No longer the issue of blood controlling her life, stealing her money, causing her health to go down, down, down. Nope. Jesus said to that woman, let me read to you what he said. I know I'm talking about standing in the gap for other people, and that's what Jesus did. That was his sole purpose, was to bring people up, not to bring people down, not to squash people and keep them low. I'm going to tell you, a lot of this squashing and feeling low and down and beat down, and that's not God. God didn't do that. God didn't send that your way. No, he didn't. That's not how God do things. God didn't say, I'm going to send the storm along to humble you. There's no scripture in the Bible that says that. But there is 2 scriptures in the Bible that says, humble yourself. You humble yourself. You humble yourself. It didn't say God is going to humble you. He's going to send a storm. It's going to knock you flat. And it's going to kill your kids. And it's going to take your home. And you ain't going to have no money. You're going to be homeless, jobless. And your family going to be scattered off. That's not God. That's the curse of the law in Deuteronomy 28. That's the curse. And God don't bring curses on people. God is all about blessing you, bringing you up, standing you up on your feet, giving your life back to you, and making you whole. That's what God is all about. He's not bringing you down to humble you. Now, there is a scripture in Proverbs. It said the backsliding of the fool is what punishes him. Your own backsliding. Your own slipping and sliding away from God, away from what is good and right. You slip and slide away. That's on the human side. People violated safety laws. Some people, drunk drivers. Other people fell asleep at the wheel. Other people are speeding. Some people is in a fit of rage. You see all kinds of stuff. Some people running from the police. Well, God is not the one that told those people, now I want you to go rob a bank, and then I'm going to send the police to chase after you, and then I want you to go riding down Fifth Avenue as fast as you can, 100 miles an hour, to get away from the police, and then I want your vehicle to crash into somebody's vehicle or run over some pedestrians or whatever. No, God's not orchestrating events in the earth. No, he's not. Tragedies don't come from God. And I want you to know that straight up. And me, I believe in telling the truth, the biblical truth. God is not the one that did that. One who's there to help you. So, I want you to listen to this. This way. See, I'm in Mark 5. I believe that's where it is. Mark 5, about the woman with the issue of blood. See, God did not put that issue of blood on her, because if he's the one that put it on her, and if Jesus came to do the will of the Father, why in the world did he come healing people? He didn't. So, this woman with the issue of blood, she had it for 12 years and has suffered many things from many physicians. She has spent all that she had and was no better, but rather grew worse. She got worse instead of better. When she heard about Jesus, she came behind him in the crowd and touched his garment. For she said, if only I may touch his clothes, I shall be made well. Immediately, the flow of her blood was dried up. Immediately. It didn't take a long time. There was no delay. And then, two, Jesus didn't say, wait a minute, woman. You got to wait. And then, two, you have no business being here in this crowd, because now you're contaminating everybody in the crowd. And you're going to have to wait your turn, because right now I'm on my way to Jairus' house, because he came to me and asked me to go to his house to heal his daughter. So you're going to have to step aside and wait till after I go to Jairus' house. No, Jesus does not have a waiting list. There's no waiting list. For anybody to tell you, well, you're number 5,098, person in line. That